Hello and welcome to this spring reset practice. So today we're going to come into a few different postures just to really waken up the body, but mindfully and slowly. So you might want some props, a couple of blocks, a couple of pillows and a cushion, and obviously your yoga mat, and you are going to need to be near a wall as well. We're going to come into a bit of a hip opening position against the wall. So we're going to start in Savasana today, lying down on our back, and I will come on this side of my mat, and you might want your pillow for your head. So come and meet me on the mat, and then you might also want your blocks for the next posture either side of you, and your pillows either side of you too, just so you've got them handy. So come down onto the mat. Let's just bend the knees for a moment, planting the feet on the ground. And then pop your hands on your womb space. Just start to land on your mat, land in your space. Maybe close the eyes if that feels good for you. And just start to notice all of the points against the mat. Soles of the feet, your buttocks, your hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. Your shoulder blades, back of your head. So this practice is all about renewing, replenishing, slowly, just like buds in spring, slowly make their way through. No need to push. We're just going to do it really slowly and mindfully. So now let's take those legs away from us into traditional Shavasana. So feet wider than the yoga mat. And then take the palms away from your belly now, facing up, away from body, and then really start to settle in now. So notice, where can you make your body feel heavier? Where can you deepen into the ground just that little bit more? So let's start to control the breath now. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. At a count of 4. Breathing in. Breathing out. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Continue this breathing. So you just start to connect with your body. Start to ignite the parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that helps you with rest, digest, getting out of that spiral of tension, stagnation. On your next inhale, lift the head up off your pillow and turn it to the left. And then drop it back down. And start your breathing again. Breathing in for 4. And out for 4. See if you can really make the left side of your head really heavy. Encouraging opening in the side of your neck, ear, your temple on the right side. Settle in. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, bring your head up and take it all the way over to your right now, dropping the right ear down into your pillow, relaxing in. And then noticing, where do you feel that tension? Noticing where there's any gripping, maybe with the buttocks, left shoulder, soften down, release that tension. Breath in, and then a big deep breath out. Inhale, lift the head, come back to center. And then just bend the knees, bringing the legs all the way in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then let's just rock side to side. And then let's just let those knees fall over to the left. So you've got your props here if you need them. You might want to put a pillow between your knees. And let's keep that head facing up. Take your right arm away from you, palm facing up. Left hand just gently over your right thigh, just above your knee. Then just allow the weight of the right hip to relax back. Let the right foot relax. Just bringing a gentle twist here. You can always use another prop for your right arm if you need to. If that feels more relaxing. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Just uncurl those legs and remove your prop and bring yourself back to center. Knees in towards your tummy and then drop them over to the right. Popping your props in between your knees if you need them, grabbing your other for your arm. Left arm is away from you, palm facing up. And your right hand just gently, just above your left knee. Let the left hip hang heavy. And just breathe here. Just noticing that subtle shift in the left side of your body. And then on your next inhale, just bring yourself all the way back up again, removing any props. Give yourself a hug. And then you can either come over onto one side and come up onto your knees, or you can just start to bring some movement into the spine by just rocking backwards and forwards. So see if you can, coming up, feet down on the mat, and then coming back onto your shoulder blades. Just moving through that rocking sensation as you're coming up and back. Maybe taking your hands away from the back of your knees now, bringing them into the movement. So bringing the arms up behind you, bringing the palms to the ground, bringing your feet all the way back. Don't push it, just take it slowly and mindfully. And then we'll come all the way up, come back into your yoga mat, and then we're going to come into twisted deer. So let's bring this right leg around the back so that your ankle is in line with your knee. Flex this right foot, and you want this left foot in your coming in towards your right knee on the angle as well. So you've got straight lines with your legs. And then from here, what you're going to do is we're going to come into just a gentle twist. So you're going to take your right palm behind you and your left tips towards your right knee. So you're going to end up coming kind of across towards this right leg. What I want you to do is try and see if you can press into the ground. So use this knee, this left knee as your anchor. Pressing in will help you to lift your upper body up and then come gently round. If this is too much, then just stay here and just gently move your body. If you don't want to come into that deep stretch around, so you can just come with your hands on your right leg and then lift yourself up. Or you can just take this left hand here and just twist gently. So you've got options. Once you get into your position, draw yourself up and around, whichever variation you've chosen. Keep those knees flexed. This will protect your keep the knees, keep the feet flexed. This will protect your knees. I want you to take your focus to that left knee. And then if it feels good, take your head to the opposite way. So you're drawing yourself up, you're also twisting around. You might feel a nice release in the womb space. Sink both knees down. A few breaths here. Just allowing that energy to move through you. Releasing that liver chi stagnation, which is what we're aiming for in this practice today. And then come back to center, so coming round in the front, and then just bring your hands behind you, leaning back, and then all you're going to do is bring your right leg round and your left leg round. So you're in exactly the same position, but on the other side. So again, let's just settle in, drawing this right knee down, taking the left hand behind you, right hand on your left knee, drawing yourself up, really focusing on that right knee, pressing your right sit bones down into the ground. drawing your spine up, or you might just be here with a gentle twist. Wherever you are, keep those feet flexed. So you're really bringing some energy into those feet as you draw the big toes back towards your kneecaps. Kneecaps pressing down into the ground. And then if it feels comfortable, take your gaze over your right shoulder. So breathe here. So just by bringing in some twists into your practice, you're really wringing out any stagnation that's filling up around the womb space, your heart space, between your ribs. If you do have endometriosis around the pelvic area, twists are your go-to. Couple of more breaths here. And then just release the hands, come back to center. And then let's just plant those palms back down behind us. Bring that left leg round to meet the right and just come into cross-legged. So just take your palms on your knees, draw your shoulders up. So you're getting a nice straight back. Don't worry about these knees if they're like quite hard up. We're not going to be here very long. So just really start to focus on lengthening that spine, just like a bloom in spring, drawing up. Your spine is your stalk, shoulders coming down, and your head is your petals. So just bringing a nice tilt in the neck as you look up. Take a nice big deep breath. Go back to center. Bring the arms up now. So drawing those arms all the way up. Palms together, interlace the fingers. Press them away from you and drop your chin to your chest. So stay here for a few breaths, really pushing those palms of your hands up towards the ceiling, just like we were doing with our feet before. Shoulders away from ears, let the head be heavy, really pulling up through that spine, through your back ribs, your front ribs, really starting to ignite that energy within. One more big deep breath in, and exhale the breath coming all the way down. Well done. So now just let's turn around and let's come on to our knees. So we're going to come into some gentle low lunge twists. So if you want something for your knees, grab that now. So just bring this right foot in the middle of your yoga mat, and then bring your palms either side. If they don't reach, use your blocks to raise your hands up. And then let's just come forward and back, just bending forward, so knee over the toes, and then coming back, so straightening that right leg any amount. Just start to get some release in the hips. And then from here, bring that knee over in line with your ankle. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and slide that back foot away from you. Pop the knee back down. This just gives you a little bit more space in your hips. Then on an inhale, bring yourself up, plant your palms on top of each other, and come into your low lunge. Now once you're here, I don't want you to be using these hands. So these hands are not heavy, they're not pushing in. In fact, once you've got your balance and you're here, drop the hands down away from you and start to see how much you can sink these hips down towards the ground. Make sure this right knee is tracking the right ankle. If it's not, then just inch it forward a bit. So start to sink down. Don't forget to breathe. And then for our twist, let's just take that left hand across the right knee. So the back of the wrist is kind of on the outside of your right knee. And then just turn yourself really gently to the right. Maybe taking this right hand away from you, just sprinkle the fingers back, sprinkle the left fingers down, and press your right knee into your left arm and your left arm into your right knee, and you'll really start to feel that opening in your inner groin, your glutes. Breathe. And release. Plant the palms back down. Let's just bring that right hip back again. Keeping the leg as straight as you can. Drop the head to the knee. Just stay here for a few breaths. Take your attention to your big right toe. Really press that big right toe into the ground. Drawing your knee into the midline of your body, so it's not splaying outwards. Feeling that nice opening in the back of the leg. Then just come forward, bend that knee, and then just bringing your right foot all the way back in line with your left knee. Come back to sit on your heels, and we'll just take a moment. So just take a breath or two. Just notice how you feel. Tingling, fuzzy sensation. It's your chi energy moving around your hips. So let's do the other side. So coming through, let's just set up gently first. Bringing that left leg through in between your blocks if you're using them. And then let's just move that knee backwards and forwards. So just again, bringing some energy into the hip. Sitting it up to awaken. And then from here, bring that left knee over the left ankle, tuck the back toes, lift that leg just for a second and slide it back, plant the knee back down and return the top of your foot down. Now you've got a nice stretch in this leg. So stay here for a moment, just allowing that stretch to really release. And then coming up onto your left knee, palms on top of each other, coming forward so your knee is tracking your ankle, shoulder blades away from ears. Lift yourself up and back. You might feel like a slight pinch in the lower back here. You might even feel like you're going backwards. So you want to try and really start to draw those shoulders back and start to feel that spine lengthen and straighten. So it might feel a little bit odd, a very gentle back bend. And then once you've got your balance, pressing the big left toe into the yoga mat. Drop the arms down, let them hang heavy. Noticing how this feels. Let those hips just completely sink down. Don't forget to breathe. And then let's just take this right arm on the outside of that left knee, drawing yourself up, pressing the arm into the leg into the arm, sprinkle the fingers down, and then draw that left hand behind you. The palm faces your wall on your left as you twist to the left. So this is quite an active pose. We're really drawing those fingertips away towards the wall behind you. On your left, your right fingertips are drawing down towards the ground. One more breath. Well done. Release. And then let's just bring that right hip back, straighten the left leg any amount. Head to knee. Pressing that left big toe into the mat. Drawing the left hip back. And breathe. And noticing hamstrings, glutes. Getting a nice stretch here. So from here, just bring that left foot forward and back a little bit and bring it in line with your left yoga brick. And then you're just going to push yourself into a forward fold. So tuck the back leg and bring it forward. So you've got your hands on your blocks, your feet are behind each block, hip width apart, and you're in your forward fold. Just relax into it. So let all the tension in your shoulders, your back ribs release. Couple more breaths. And then let's take hold of opposite shoulders now. Going to be really heavy. And then just remove your blocks for a moment and take each hand underneath the sole of your foot. So the back of your hands are on the mat. Your big toes are up towards your wrists. And just settle in here. And then release the hands. Shuffle the feet in together, so big toes are together now. Ankle bones may be touching. And then we're going to come up to standing. So we're going to do it really slowly and mindfully. Let's trace the fingertips up towards the knees. Continuing as you come all the way up. Keep that head tucked in. Drawing yourself all the way up, just like a leaf. Coming up and coming out. And then bring yourself all the way back. So bringing those palms out. Sprinkle the fingers back. And release. We're going to come into mountain pose now. So I'll just stay in this position. So what I want you to do is bring your palms down either side of your hips. I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to talk you through this position. If it's too much with your eyes closed, then just take a soft gaze, or a drishti in Sanskrit. That's just a point for you to look at. So whatever you've decided, take that now. And then let's just take our attention to the feet. Okay, imagine pressing all four corners of your feet into the earth. Really pressing down to make you stable. Pressing your ankle bones together. Coming up the front of your legs, can you lift and engage your kneecaps? Drawing them up and back. The back of your legs as you come up to your hips. And you engage your glutes. So squeezing your buttocks just gently. Can you tuck your buttocks in so your pelvic area starts to tilt slightly forward? Can you engage the belly, drawing it in slightly? As you come up the front chest, can you move the front chest and your front ribs out? To do this, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Coming up the back body, you open up the back ribs, drawing yourself up and back. Get a nice length in the neck by just gently dropping the chin to the chest and then bringing it back up slightly. Imagine there's a piece of string coming out of the top of your head. And I'm drawing you up from that piece of string. And one final prompt, your fingers. Fingers are down by the side of your legs, your hips. Drawing all of the fingers together, thumbs tucked in, fingertips towards the floor, and just pull them down. So you're pushing into the earth, you're drawing back, you're tucking in, you're lifting up. All of these points, just like a flower in bloom. Roots are your feet, your legs and your body are the base of the flower, the stalk, the leaves, your shoulders and your neck and your head are the petals. Once you've got your stability, breathe. Count of 4 in and a count of 4 out. And then see if you can close your eyes if they're not closed already. You might wobble, that's okay. Flowers wobble. But when you do wobble, ask yourself why. And it's normally because one of your points in your feet isn't grounded properly, or your kneecaps aren't lifted, or your pelvis isn't tucked, or your shoulders are creeping up towards your ears, or your fingertips aren't engaged. Your body's having a nice yawn. Couple of more breaths. And then open the eyes. Bring the arms all the way up above your head, interlace the fingers. Press the palms away from you. Drop your chin to your chest. And then as we scatter the arms down, bend the knees, come all the way forward. Your forward fold, fingertips to the ground, and then just bring your knees down. And sit back on your heels. So just take this moment just to notice. You've just been doing a posture where you were essentially just standing up. But notice how it's made you feel. Do you feel content, connected? A release? Think of the words that come to mind. So now we're going to come into our hip release against the wall. So we're going to do figure 4 and then come into up the wall pose, and then I'll bring you gently out. So you want to come up to the wall. Now you don't want to be too close to the wall because we're going to do this figure 4. So bring your pillow if you think you need it for your head. Then I would say you want to be about an elbow width. So from your elbow to your hand away from the wall. So you've got that space. So then just come back and round. So then you've got your feet on the wall. And then once you're here, let's start with the left leg first. So bring this right leg further up the wall. And then take the left ankle over the right knee. And then flex that foot like we did in deer pose. And then just start to move this left knee out. And how you're going to get this traction is by drawing this right leg down the wall, and then you'll know where you've got your edge. So if this is as far as you want to go today, that's fine. You're still getting a stretch in the hip. Take your arms away from you, palms facing up. If you want a deeper stretch, just start to slide that right foot down the wall and then push this left knee away from you, and you'll start to feel a shift in the hips, your lower back. You might want to take your right hand onto the sole of your left foot, and actually whilst you're here you could give this a little bit of a massage. Now if you've got a headache or tension in the head, just use your thumb to just press where your big toe joins your foot. This is your neck, your head, just around this area. You might want to use your left hand, keep that elbow down on the ground and just gently push your left knee away. So once you're here, close the eyes, settle in. And just do what feels intuitive with this left foot. If you don't want to do anything, then don't. Just take your arms away from you and just let gravity do the work. So you're going to be here for a couple of minutes. So get your optimal position for you today. So I'll just let you relax into it. So you've got about 30 seconds left. If feeling like you're now quite relaxed in this pose and you need a little bit more, all you need to do is come nearer to the wall. So shuffle yourself nearer, and that will give you a deeper opening. So the nearer to the wall you are, deeper you're going to get. So you might start to feel it more in the buttocks area and that outer hip and that big lovely juicy psoas muscle around the hips. So a couple of more breaths. And then let's release that leg down. Then let's just take a happy baby with this left leg, just the left leg only. So just take it away from the wall and take your arm on the inside of your leg, but then your fingertips on the outside of your foot. So the outside of your left elbow is on the inside of your right leg. And then just start to draw that left knee back towards the yoga mat behind you. Maybe even taking it out to the side gently. Just really moving that left hip. May even want to try and straighten the leg, bringing it back in towards the groin. Just start to experiment and do what feels good. And I encourage you to really press your fingertips into your foot. This will give you a nice massage for your solar plexus, the chakra that's governing your womb space. All right, let's do the other side. Take that left foot back to the wall now. And then just taking it higher up the wall, take the right ankle over the left knee. You might just want to stay here. This might be enough until you get into it. Remember to flex that right foot to protect your right knee. And then if you want a deeper stretch, just roll that left leg down the wall. This will lift your hips higher. And then you can start to just gently push that right knee away from you. Really feeling that stretch in the right glute and the hip. Taking the left hand to the right foot. If it feels good, do so. Give your big toe a nice hug. So you've got about 30 seconds more if you want to take it deeper. Going that left leg down the wall, pushing that right knee further away from you. Relaxing the hips, relaxing the glutes. Remembering to control your breath with your 4-4 breathing, breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll release that right leg. And let's take the right arm through the middle of the legs and take a hold of a bind on the outside of your right foot with your fingers, coming into half happy baby, drawing that right knee up and back towards your right shoulder blade. So getting a nice opening in the womb space. And just settle in. And maybe moving out further and back, rocking against that right hip, your waist, easing out any tension in the muscles in your back. Over and back. Maybe trying to straighten the leg and back towards the groin. Well done. So once you've finished here, let's just come over onto the right side. Just let yourself be heavy. Using your top arm, press yourself all of the way up. And then we'll set up for Savasana. So pillow, and you might want something underneath your knees, so your other little cushions can work quite well. And you might want to pop some socks on your feet, grab a blanket if you need one. So just take a moment just to get yourself set up. Don't want to rush Savasana. And then slowly bringing yourself on your back, legs wider than the yoga mat, and then come back to where we started. So let those legs just flop out now. Let the feet be heavy, let the arms come away from the body, palms facing up. Let's just make sure we have that neck lengthened. So lift the head, tuck the chin, place the head back down, and then wiggle the shoulders so they're away from your ears, just like we were when we were standing. And then settle in. Close the eyes. Allow the breath to just be steady and even now. No need to control it. And we do a quick body scan. So allow the big toes to relax. All 10 toes are relaxed. Allowing the back of the ankles to relax into the ground beneath you. Let the kneecaps relax. Coming up the front body. Allow all of the flesh over your tummy completely relax. No tension in the pelvis, the womb space, or your hips. Your hip bones completely relaxed. Coming up the front body, your front ribs, and all of your organs completely relaxed. Allow the thumbs to relax and all 10 fingers to be heavy and relaxed. Wrists, elbows, heavy into the ground. Moving up towards the jaw, open the mouth slightly and allow the tongue to be heavy in the mouth. Let your teeth relax. Top of your lip, your nose, your cheekbones, your eye sockets, your eyelashes, temples, eyebrows, and allow your forehead and all the muscles on your forehead to completely relax. Allowing the hair on your head to feel heavy. Top of your head, heavy and relaxed. Back of your skull, back of your neck. Allowing the back of your shoulder blades to melt. Moving down your spine, allowing all of the points of your spine to connect with the earth. Allowing the hips to release. Back of the legs, buttocks. Lower legs. Back to the back of your feet. Settle in.
So start to deepen your breath now, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. And then bringing your legs in together, drawing your knees into your chest. And then just go over onto any side and bring yourself all the way up, slowly bringing your head up last. And then let's just come to sit on our knees once you get here. If you need a prop, then use one of your pillows in between your seat and your feet. Keep the eyes closed, palms face up on your thighs. Stay here for a moment, noticing how you feel, noticing that shift of energy. I would encourage you after this practice to have a nice big drink of water, maybe pop a few chia seeds and some lemon juice in, just to really nourish the area that you've just created. So you've just really given your body a nice detox, all those twists and hip opening. You now want to replenish that with hydration. Chia seeds will really help get the hydration to where it needs it. And then it will just help to detoxify you. And just slowly open your eyes. Bring your palms together, thumbs into your heart chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions you've got or any observations you might find when you've done this practice, do pop them below and we'll have a little chat about it. I'd love to hear more. And in particular, if there's any position that you've really enjoyed, also let me know so I can create more content based on this for you. I'll see you next time.